So it turns out that Joe Biden wasn't just aware of his criminal son's business dealings, he was allegedly in on the calls themselves. Karine Jean-Pierre just tripled down again when asked to address these damning concerns. This new information is awfully troubling considering Joe Biden has explicitly denied knowing anything about this information multiple times.
And how many times have you ever spoken to your son about his overseas business dealings?
I've never spoken to my son about his overseas business dealings. I have never discussed with my son or my brother or anyone else anything having to do with their businesses, period. And what I will do is the same thing we did in our administration. There will be an absolute wall between personal and private and the government.
Do you stand by your statement that you did not discuss any of your son's overseas business dealings?
Yes, I stand by that statement.
In fact, there is a new report out that gives a ton more information about just how much Joe Biden actually knew. And thanks to Democrat Dan Goldman for accidentally confirming that Joe Biden did know about these phone calls.
You testified that he said that Hunter told his dad, according to Rob Walker, quote, "I may be trying to start a company or try to do something with these guys." Now, let me ask you something. That doesn't sound much like Joe Biden was involved in whatever Hunter Biden was doing with the CEFC if Hunter Biden is telling him that he's trying to do business with them, does it?
No, but it does show that he told his father he was trying to do business. And he was
okay, well, that is true. Hunter Biden does try to do business. That's correct.
The New York Post had a bombshell exposing these allegations and what role Joe Biden allegedly had in this corrupt foreign influence peddling scheme. And according to Miranda Devine at the New York Post, Hunter Biden would dial in his father, then Vice President Joe Biden, on speakerphone into meetings with his overseas business partners. And here is what Karine Jean-Pierre said when she was asked again if Joe Biden was involved with all of these scandals.
Chairman James Comer today says that the Oversight Committee, has evidence that the president in the past communicated directly with foreign business associates of his son Hunter Biden many times. Curious if the White House and the president still stand behind his comment that he's never been involved and has never even spoken to his son about his business.
So I've been asked this question a million times. The answer is not going to change. The answer remains the same. The president was never in business with his son. I just don't have anything else to add.
But don't worry, as we are begging for answers from the most important, powerful man in America's son, the White House press secretary is answering questions about Barbie.
Did you see Barbie or Oppenheimer this weekend?
I knew I was going to get that question. I did not, but it heard that it did very well. I knew I was going to get that question. Okay. Did you see Barbie?
I did.
You did? Did you see both movies back to back?
I'm more of a Barbie person, so just Barbie.
Okay.
This isn't the first time that Joe Biden has gotten really, really, really defensive about this question. Let's take a trip down memory lane to see how Joe Biden reacted to a very concerned voter's question.
But you, on the other hand, sent your son over there to get a job and work for a gas company that he had no experience with gas or nothing, in order to get access to the president. So you're selling access to the president just like he is. So
you're a damn liar, man. That's not true. And no one has ever said that. No one has heard that.
I see it on the TV.
You see it on the TV. No, I know you do. And by the way, that's why I'm not sedentary. I get up and let him go. Let him go. Look, the reason I'm running is because I've been around a long time and I know more than most people know. And I can get things done. That's why I'm running. And you want to check my shape on, let's do push-ups together here, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take it on push-ups. Number two. No one has said my son has done anything wrong, and I did not on any occasion. And no one has ever said it.